Ave strategos, I'm Pericles, and welcome back to our Pupil of Pontus campaign, episode 2. So, as you remember, last episode, yesterday, we started a new campaign with Pontus, and we did the starter steps basically. We tried to put the economy in its order slowly. We captured the Ankira here at the heart of Anatolia, and we were sieging Nicomedia. And here we were, that's where we were left at. Let's go ahead and resolve this siege. Should be pretty easy battle. They don't have too many great forces to resist us actually. And right after we can probably we will be turning our focuses on Greek cities most probably. Let's go ahead and start a siege over here. So we have couple basically missile units. Actually, I think I need one of those, my bad. So we have couple missile units, some peltasts, and one archer. So I did actually like the performance of the peltasts in last episode in one of the battles over there. They actually performed better than I expected. So let's go and see will they continue doing the same or not. And let's get the archers close by as well. I want the archers hold their ammo until I tell them to use. So let's triple speed the game and see what's going on. They have peltast, militia, hoplite, and peasant, I believe. No, Thracian mercenary. Alright, shouldn't be a difficult battle, I assume. I think these two generals, these two brothers, can get close by. Perfect. Let me slow down the game and see how it goes. Looks like the peltasts are doing their best again. Let's let them shoot. Yeah, guys, you keep shooting as well, actually. Yeah, make him run away. Perfect. And here we go. Let's get ourselves positioned again. Once more. I think they're destroying their formations just because of these folks over here. So militia hoplites. I assume we can go ahead and do that. Let's go. Let's try to kill those peltasts. And once they're done. Great. I thought you are... So, as you see, when I basically set them to a force melee, I thought none of them has the fire at will option on, but appears to be the Heracles' forces had it on, so that's okay. I'm gonna have to move my archers inside of the settlement because I want those guys move from their places. I don't want to fight them in the square. But unfortunately these archers' range aren't that great, so I might get them here. No, I want you guys go from this way. Let's go. And we should be playing very careful game over here if we wanna keep our units basically not suffered a lot, so we better be careful. You guys get over here. It's okay now. They are winded already. So we better wait for a bit. Our archers recovered their fatigue, as you see, since we've moved them a lot around. They're winded now, and this kind of units aren't great with their fatigue. Actually, now they're warmed up and they should be fresh in a second. So when you do play basically the battles, which the arcade battle option is off on your campaign, and if you want to get the basically best outcome from each battle, um, now we're at the beginning in the campaign. There's no settlement that I have can recruit archer or retrain the archer if I lose them, and another side is I'm not very strong financially currently, so I can't risk losing a lot of basically units. So I'm trying to get the best outcome from every unit. I'm trying to use their best performance. That's why, like, you wanna keep your eye on your fatigue, morale before you get into the fight. You probably want to make sure that everything looks fine, everything is um, basically in order, because if I would attack them when we were winded, for example, the fatigue of the unit are also determines how fast your units will run. Maybe my archers would would be running slow, and in that case I had maybe much more casualties. I could have seen than I basically actually anticipated to. So I don't think so I'm gonna be able to get over here. I better maybe I better bring the archers here this time and get the cavalries over here. I think that's gonna be the better option. These guys can stay over here. Let's let the archers stay warmed up. Let's see. We have some more cavalry too, so I'm trying to keep those guys for important battles. These aren't very important. I mean, of course the settlement are important, but it is just not like very threatening units in the enemy, which can kinda bother my basically army, you know. So let's see how the things looks like. Looks like the Thracian mercenaries are coming over here. Let's get them out of the settlement. Run away, guys, run away. Just run away. Don't stop. Alright. Alright, you don't have to do anything anymore. Shoot at them if you can. At least one or two. And let's see, does this javelins do anything? So Thracian mercenaries. Having a very weak basically melee infantry unfortunately puts us in a situation that we have to we basically thread our steps very carefully. So that's why I wanna not risk this things too much. So let's see, Thracian mercenaries. I think the cavalry can get in now. Great, but don't get in too much. Just be careful. They have these hoplites over here, which aren't nice to charge to them with their cavalry actually. So let's move them back. As you see, as soon as they touch, they're dying. So we just want to make sure that these guys are safe. Run away, run away. And javelins are doing pretty decent damage, to be honest, which is great. I want you guys shoot at Thracian mercenaries. Already less than 70 men in their unit. And both of our cavalry units are out of their missiles. And now let's hope that these folks will... Let's get over here actually, I don't want to risk it. Now we can go ahead and I assume we can charge at these guys. I think we're gonna have some decent casualties here. Let's see. Alright, it was better than I expected, to be honest, which is great. So we got these folks. Now let's move back. Now it is the stage is open for our archers. What I'm gonna do with my archers, I'm gonna get them closer. I'm gonna make them shoot to the station mercenaries so they can leave their position from the town center. And now it's time to charge at them. Great, and archers, stop shooting, and that's it. So the only threat in the enemy unit was their hoplites. I didn't want the hoplites kill any of my generals. You know, the general cavalry is very important units, especially at the beginning of the campaign. So that's why I wanted to move slowly and make sure that everything is fine. Probably occupying will just do fine. I'm gonna destroy this building over here. Diplomatic relation, that's fine. Let's see how the things looks over here. I think if I will go ahead and leave the settlement, we should be alright. Am I right? Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. Let's get over here. Perfect. So we got it all. And here we go. Our spy is in his place. And let's take a look to this, guys. I assume we're gonna be able to take care of them pretty easily as well. Let's get over here and clean these rebels from our lands. So the reason why I trying to clean the rebels, they're usually causing I forgot what it's called, but it is not good for your basically economy on your settlements. They are basically decreasing the amount of money you're getting from your trades and stuff. So you want to keep your areas as much as clean as possible, actually. But I mean, it all depends on which stage of your campaign you are. For example, towards to the end of my Greek cities campaign, I didn't mind a lot, to be honest. The reason why I didn't mind a lot because, all right, what they're doing, because I didn't have any money problems, so I didn't mind that too much. Oh, I remembered. So the rebels cause a devastation in your settlements, and that affects to your economy, and I assume it affects in some point maybe to your public order as well, but I'm not so sure. We can double check after the battle. But one thing I'm sure that it causes basically it decreases the amount of money that your settlements are generating for you through trade or maybe tax as well, but that's the part I am sure that it affects. So let's see. These guys are constantly keep moving, and they are basically repositioning themselves, which works for us. They are losing their fatigue, which is great. So what about these folks? They have Eastern. They don't have any units which have a missiles, right? Looks like they don't. So what we'll just simply do, we'll simply move forward, and here we go. My bad. What we can do, we can have one general over here, our faction leader, and Spartacus can stay right over here. You guys still cannot do anything from this distance, right? Let me see how the terrain is. Alright, I see it now. Just don't get too far. Great, now our folks can shoot, which is great. If you remember in the previous battle against the rebels, I tried to take their general out first. Where are you going? And then I focused on the foot troops, but now since we have a terrain advantage, I'll just do the opposite. I will basically... you guys, can you shoot on them? I don't want my units to get suffered. Great, we broke those guys. And let's get over here, rebel general. As much as you can, guys, as much as you can. Let's get over here. Rebel general. Perfect. Can we get some help over here? Great. What I want to do, I want to go ahead and take care of this rebel general. And Spartacus in that time can grind some free experience points. I think our Pontus did pretty great in this battle. So, go ahead, folks. Go ahead and kill them all. Right at the border, our faction leader were able to kill their general. Let's see. You guys are not gonna run away from there, right? Or you will? Go, go, go. Alright, they were able to catch up. So let's let them clean up and get some... we already got one experience point for the Spartacus bodyguards. Great. So we got this battle as well with the minimal losses. Probably all of them was the cavalry casualty basically. And they're gonna replenish themselves, which is great. So here we go. What you got? You got a good commander and a shield bearer. What does shield bearer gets for us? 1 valor. It's good, and he got a bloody. That's good trait to have. Actually, extra +2 morale. It's great. I think I might move the shield bearer to Heracles from him. And he can... oh, we have some casualties here actually. I haven't paid attention. So let's go over here and I assume we are... yep, we are done now. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see what's going on. So the war declared, nothing that is in our interest, to be honest. We'll do roads. Let's do roads. And we are building in everywhere else just for now. So the Armenians are bringing some army towards us. What we should do is... is it the communal farming I'm building? I'll do the same here. Looks like Armenians are interested to fight against us. How much is this? 200 denarii. It's a bit early to build the watchtower, but let's have this army around and see what we will be doing. Here we go, that's okay. Here. There's a couple great units around. Definitely I want to take him. These 3 units are great to have. 850, 750. I can't buy. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Maybe... What should I do? Maybe I go south. Maybe I'll start from Seleucus because I want to siphon some money out of them. Let's see how it goes.
Welcome, friend.
Actually, nothing to do here. We're just gonna end the turn probably. Am I building stuff everywhere? Yep. We're getting low on the money, but alright. These guys are decided to siege our settlement. That's fine. We got a shield bearer. Oh, look at that. Armenia, they're bringing huge army towards us. That is concerning actually. That is not very nice. What do we do? I don't have any foot troops that can fight with them. What I'll do, I think my best bet will be sitting on this bridge and protecting this bridge at all costs, in case I might get these units. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have it just for holding the bridge. Let's see how the things goes here. Anything should I build? Eastern infantry. Oh, we can get the Eastern infantry here actually, but better we get a cavalry. Maybe not building anything just for now. So these folks, I assume, doesn't have a lot. Only two militia hoplites and 1 regular peasant. Alright, now we have a better view on the southwest of Anatolia. I should split this army. What I'm gonna do is Pharnaces will go north. Oh, but with which units? So I'll take him. Him 2 units. I think that sounds good. I think he can go ahead and fight with them. And this army might move towards Pergamum. Sure, we can start the siege now. Perfect. We're gonna be able to resolve the siege for next turn, but let's see, they might sally out on us. Let's see how our basically... I should have maybe keep the cavalry with me. Maybe they're gonna sally out on us, and let's see how that will end up. Alright, so far it's fine. Getting north. This settlement. Alright, we're not building anything. Let's go in the turn. Armenia decided to declare war on us, so they have horse archers, regular archers, peltasts, That's the cataphracts are the ones that kind of concerns me. But the rest, I assume we can take care in some point. What we need to do, we just need to hold the breach by all means. If we're gonna be able to do that, they just gonna be destroyed actually. Let's see how that will end up. Let's start the deployment. The good thing I got these folks, I know they're not very promising unit in order to keep the basically some basically points, some choke points very strong, but better than nothing. So would be worse if we didn't have them, because without them I didn't have any foot unit that could resist them. Here we go, here we go. I want you all over here. So let's see now. I want him over here. I want these guys over here. Oh, maybe I want them in a loose formation actually. Why loose formation? Because they have a lot of horse archers and stuff. Get over here. Get over here. And you guys can go over here. Let's see who comes first. If we're gonna be able to keep this choke point clean, basically, if we can keep this clear, then we're gonna be able to win. Let's see, they can't get from anywhere else, right? That's not nice since they can shoot from very far. That's alright then, let's see how it will go. Anyways, these folks has super range. You guys are gonna come over here. They're just slaughtering us actually so far. What you guys are up to? You don't wanna get in over here? I'm gonna move back. You guys were the one who decided to attack, right? So what you doing now? Let's get over here. I just don't understand why they're not moving. They might be bugged or something. Okay, they are doing now. So the cataphracts are coming as the first units. I want these guys over here, and these folks are behind. And let's see how that will turn out. Alright guys, I think it's time. Let's try to keep the cataphracts killed over here. Wow, the game is lagging, I assume. Eastern infantry, here we go. Try to push them. Try to push them. Our ultimate goal should be going over here. Maybe we step back for a second and let them come out. And where is our general? Not the general, I mean. Where's their general? These guys are running away, so time for us to charge to their general once more. Great, we killed their general. That's a chance for us. As you see, we got them in a chain route. Let's go, keep pushing until the end. We have a number superiority here on the cavalry, and I assume just this move is gonna destroy them actually. Great, there was no other way we could have won this battle rather than just killing them all in this pickle, you know. Perfect. We're just gonna go and kill as many as units possible. Definitely, most clearly, we're not gonna be able to kill them all, but as much as possible. So here we go. We killed their general and a lot of their basically foot units, and they can just run away. Let's go ahead and see. We got a heroic victory against Armenians. That was our first heroic victory in this campaign. We basically did a smart thing with holding the bridge, because the intention of Armenians were clear. Once I saw the big chunk of a big stack of the Armenian army, I assumed that they're coming towards us, so there was no other way we could have won this battle in the open field. Their horse archers would smash us probably. They pretty did good damage on us with their archers anyways, but the bridge choke was crucial, so with that we were able to hold their basically army over there and kill their general. And once the general died, and the rest was kind of easy to deal, because they lost a lot of basically they lost a lot of morale, and it was much easier to deal with them. So we have a horse archer if we want to buy. Unfortunately, I am not very I'm not very rich currently. What we should do, let's get these guys moved to south. They have archers, and what's his army? Now let's see what kind of units are they. Pontic heavy cavalry. Alright, we'll take care of it at some point. So these guys are decided not to sally out on us. That's fine. We'll deal with them in a different way. Should I take any of those? I'll just wait for now. If I need, I'll recruit them later on. We better lift this guy's siege. Perfect. We did that, and let's actually clean them. We don't want them nearby of our settlement, because I'm sure once we are turned away from them, they'll go ahead and siege that settlement again. Maybe not Nicomedia, maybe they'll go towards to Ankara, but they'll do something. They're not gonna stay in their places. I know that. So let's go over here. Rough formation over here. The terrain are pretty much plains, so doesn't matter where we are positioning ourselves. But saw a little bit advantage on the on this side, so decided to get over there. Pontic light cavalry, great. So what I want to do, I want definitely to go ahead and use my missiles first. Not you guys. We can take care of the peasants manually. Let's kill those guys. We don't have to waste our missiles with them. Perfect. Just be careful where you're going. Don't go ahead and hit the jump to their hoplites. Alright. Perfect. Let's see. These guys are interested to charge to us, I assume. I want one of you guys stay over here and another one from the completely opposite angle, so at least one of you can shoot from the soft side of the enemy. Perfect. You haven't done with this peasants yet. Go ahead, go ahead. I want my general unit to use their missiles as well. No. Alrighty. So these guys are done. Let's go ahead and clean them. Only the missiles, only the javelins. That's what we did actually. So I assume I can speed up the battle. Yep, perfect. Let's kill them both. Let's let our general have some experience points with these free kills. Great. We cleaned them all up. And I assume no casualties at all, which is great. So they are done. These Greek armies are done over here, and now we can move them. Can move them back, and he got what? Greek turncoat. Good for you. We can go ahead and start this siege over here actually. Let me see. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and fight this battle and get this Pergamum. So Pergamum is very important settlement. Why? Because it is one of the settlements on the Anatolia that has a huge basically trading potential. Another key point is it is kind of how can I say, it is a stronghold for us for our future basically Greek peninsulan operations. It is a very prosperous settlement. Maybe they have even upgraded barracks or stables. We can get a heavy cavalry or anything else. If not, we can invest some denaries in here to build and see that what will work for us the best here. So we can use those armies for conquering the Greek peninsula. So from those point of views, they are very important. And also I have already mentioned that the economic basically potential of the settlement is very huge as well. So it's a great settlement to have. Let's get calves close by. And my general over here. Please and thank you. Let's get here. Wow, look at that. That's just like with the eye measure, I put them pretty much on a same range. So I want both of these guys stop. Where's this peltasts? You guys actually keep annoying them. And yep, you guys can shoot at the peltasts. Perfect. I wanna take care of... Actually... Yeah, let's take care of the little bit missile units. Let's soften them up. And then we can turn our attention to militia hoplites. Why militia hoplites? Because pelters are easy to deal with basically cavalry. Cavalry can take care of the pelters very easily. And look at that, general bodyguard. Of course, if you're in the range, you're gonna be the primary target. And now we can turn our attention to militia hoplites again. Perfect. I don't want to waste a lot of ammo neither, because we have limited. And now this guy's over here. Alright. Let's go ahead. Perfect. Even more? Great. And now we can shoot one or two volleys to the spell tests. And hoplites again. Alright, so these guys can stay over here. Let me get my general unit. What they have that can annoy me? Probably nothing except their cavalry now. Let's just see. I assume if I'll move my Cretan archers. Great, actually, I didn't have to. They're moving themselves. Let's do that. It's time for the general to go in and clean those guys. And maybe actually going towards the peltests. No, move back actually. It's not a great idea here. Looks like their general coming for us. I want to keep my general safe, at least my cavalry safe for now. But they're gonna come down, so let's meet them over here at the choke at the door. Great, we killed their general and got their cavalry. I could have played better actually. I could have resolved this tiny brawl with less probably casualty for me. Why the hell we are not cleaning them? So let's get over here. They're bringing some more. Charge. Great. One or two units left, I assume. How many cavalries? Only 3. Perfect. So great. Nice. Let's just clean them all now. Finish the rest of their units. Great. Got the settlement like this. We got a few casualties, mostly from our general cavalry, which is not a big deal. And with a safe play, we got this settlement. For the almost 5,000 population, I'm gonna risk and just occupy the settlement because I don't wanna kind of risk the settlement. What I mean by risking the settlement, I don't want to decrease the population in the settlement, so later on we regret about it, so we better just keep it this way. 330, 150, 170. I assume maybe just having one or two more units over here can be a good idea. Let's do pelt test for now, since we don't have too many units in this front. And here we go. He got already 2 silver experience, so it means 5 experience already. And here we go. Let's see how they are thinking about ceasefire. No, they don't like it. I don't like you neither, guys, so that's fine. And what about this army over here? Pontic cavalry, we said. Let's go ahead and have these units. No, let's not have them. Let's just leave them alone for a turn. So next turn we can take care of them probably. And Ankara and Mazaka. Ankara, what we can build here and what we can build in Mazaka. Pretty much nothing on those settlements. I need economical buildings, and we don't have a lot of options just right now. So probably, folks, that will be all for today, I guess. I'm just gonna end the episode over here and keep playing from here tomorrow. So we were able to secure 2 settlements for ourselves and defeated the big Armenian army at the outskirts of Sinop to our capital, which that was kind of a heavy strike for Armenian faction in the game. And we might actually think about moving our armies towards to Armenia as a first thing. Maybe get these settlements secured here and then getting their capital, and then we can go ahead and move down to the south. Let's see. I wanna basically review my options next episode more comfortably, and then we can make a decision and go in that way. So folks, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe if you haven't done it before, and I will be tomorrow with you again with the 3rd episode of this campaign, and I'm gonna be seeing you all tomorrow. You all take care since then.